G'day. So, going for a new move this morning, so this is probably going to look messy. So, I was just mucking around with this for about a couple of minutes before, and we're going for an overhand this morning. So I've been doing a fair bit of underhand, so we'll go to overhand. And going for the Peacock. So, that's the name of it. So to get into it, you've got your overhand movement here, and then you've got something called an overhand sneak. So you're sneaking behind the back here. Now this gets us into behind the back movement. So peacock is like a peacock's tail because it's going from side to side. So you've got the cheetah's tail, which is an underhand movement. Now we're reversing it and going to the overhand movement. So, get this right. So we're here, and then coming across to this side. So I think the key is swimming this back hand across each time. And same as you come back, swimming it back across to this side. So just playing around with it for a few minutes before, I know that I need to work on, there's a transfer of energy from one side to the other, and it's just working out how to position yourself with the feet, but that'll come in time. So going from this side over to this side. There we go. And then to begin with, I feel like you want to look at the ground, but it's sort of going to hinder the movement a little bit. So just trying to get your head up. But yeah, it's not an easy movement, this one. I suppose none of them are really when you first start. There we go. So yeah, swimming that backhand across. Yeah, wicked. Yeah, so behind the back movements are good because, well, in Ropeflow in general, you're sort of mapping out all of these movements. Same as juggling, but you're connected with the rope. But then, yeah, you're not juggling behind your back, so you're not really mapping this area behind you. So that's the good thing about these behind the back movements is now you have to, in your mind, work out what's behind you and where that rope is in time and space to figure out how it's going to end up over here when you've started here. So I'm not thinking that consciously, but that's what my brain's doing. It's figuring out. So yeah, that's a cheetah's tail, but automatically going to an underhand. So to get into it, we're going here. There we go. So that's the peacock, and then there's a Petador. So it's two movements on one side. I think that's a bit easier. Yeah, so I was mucking around with this before as well. I find this a bit easier than the peacock because you can sort of hang out on one side for a sec to figure out what you're going to do. Yeah, it's not pretty at the moment, but we'll work on that. Anyway, those are the two movements I sort of played around with this morning. I'll continue to work on that today and yeah, see what movements we can come up with. Cheers for watching.